Live from West Hollywood, it's My WeHo World. Welcome to My WeHo World with our guests, Holly Perez and Mitch Starr. Hey! Thanks for treading the rain and the Chicago riots. I just came in from being at home, and I see where Donald Trump, they rioted so badly that they told him he couldn't speak at some university.
I'm not sure where he was.
Yeah, they told him no Trump. So, well, welcome.
Thank you.
Holly is our new West Chief of Police.
Yes, sir.
Of the city of West Hollywood. And Mitch Starr is a political advisor that worked in West Hollywood with some candidates and stuff, and you know the territory very, very well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good way of putting it.
That's a good way of putting it. Holly, we're going to start with you.
Okay.
Where'd you come from?
As far as work?
Yeah. Like, how'd you get here?
How did I get here? Well, let's see. No, I was most recently the captain at Parks Bureau.
Parks? Like, what do you mean, like?
Like all of the county parks, pools, golf courses.
Did you teach
hiking
swimming?
Trails? No, I just oversaw all the public safety issues.
Yeah? No swimming?
No swimming.
Yeah.
But I did take jet ski training. That was part
Did
of.
you meet any bad bears along the way?
There was a bear up at Castaic Lake.
I think that would be a fun job.
It was a great job.
Yeah.
It really was.
Now, how did you get recruited to down? You're the fourth or fifth female.
I believe I'm the fourth.
You're the fourth.
Yes.
Linda Castro.
Kelly Frazier.
Kelly Frazier. She was on the show.
Yes.
We'll think of them later.
Yeah.
Okay. So who said to you? Did you get a phone call? Did you get an email? How did this happen?
I got a phone call asking if I would be interested in interviewing for the position here as the captain of West Hollywood.
Yeah. You
So
came to join us.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's been great.
Yeah. How many weeks are you here?
This is the end of my 4th week.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty new.
You stick around, honey. this is gonna get good. Well, welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome to West Hollywood. And Mitch, we met 2 years ago.
Yeah, time flies, huh?
Time flies and weight comes on. It's all paid for. We met 2 years ago in the political field.
We did.
In the political field, you were working with
Duke Mason.
James Duke Mason. Yes, I believe I met Duke. What were you doing for him?
I was one of his political advisors. Vince Roncone brought me on.
Vince Roncone brought you on. Okay, you were one of his political advisors.
Yeah.
And
well, Vince and I have worked together for years on various campaigns.
now, do you still work with Vince?
We do on our professional level on what we do outside of politics. We both work in substance abuse and mental health together.
And but Duke Mason did not win, but
No.
he did not win. So what are you doing? What are you up to now?
Well, right now I work for an adolescent treatment center as the marketing manager. I've been kind of out of the political world, but still in it. I'm helping a friend of mine run for county supervisor. Senator
Yeah, I
Perez.
follow you on Facebook,
Yeah.
so I kind of have an idea of where you're at.
Yeah.
So it's a adolescent abuse center.
It is. We do primary mental health, secondary substance abuse for teens ages 13 to 18 in Topanga Canyon, Woodland Hills, Ventura, Mid-Wilshire, and Las
Is it
Vegas.
a city funded or county funded?
Private.
Private.
We're a private corporation.
Private corporation. Private corporation. It's interesting.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, you left West Hollywood. All the fun's starting here.
Oh,
you know, we've got council members out of control. We'll get into that later.
But that's nothing new.
That's nothing new. Yeah, that's the Holly, as you know, we've had some crime in West Hollywood. It's gone up.
Yes, it has.
Any suggestions to the people of West Hollywood of how they can maybe do a better job of preventing this?
Well, I think one of the things is for people to be more aware of their surroundings. I think that's essential. We all like to go out and party. Some
You mean
more,
a cocktail or two?
some
Yeah,
more than
yeah.
others.
Yeah.
But I think people need to be responsible for their own safety and be, like I said, be aware of their surroundings. Perhaps not walk away from their cell phones when they're at a bar, or maybe tuck them away when they leave the bar.
So you're saying crimes of opportunity.
Yes, that's what we've kind of analyzed our numbers. We've seen an uptick in petty thefts, those types of crimes where people reach in a car and grab whatever they can. Several of our burglaries have been through open doors or open windows. So we consider that crimes of opportunity and taking advantage of people.
Do you think there's a particular reason why it I know we're thinking West Hollywood, but it's probably all over.
It is all over, but I think in West Hollywood we have a sense that it's such a safe city.
Yeah.
That you know,
when I
who's
moved
going to
here
break
20
in?
years ago, the biggest crime was making a right-hand turn off of La Jolla onto Willoughby. No. You know, I mean, come on.
That's a big no-no.
That was a big no-no. You know, and you would get pulled over if you did it. Okay, maybe I wouldn't pulled. No, I never. I saw people getting pulled over. So can't do that. But yeah, you know, it's gone from. You know, it's changed. The element has changed here very much so, and I think. Just being aware of your surroundings is your best advice.
Yes.
Crimes of lock your door when you come home. too,
Exactly.
right, you know.
And your car doors too.
And your yeah. Yes, lock your car doors, and if you have a convertible, put your top up.
Yes.
Right. Yeah. So, Mitch. So when you were here in politics, what made you get involved with Duke Mason?
Vince. Yeah, Vince brought me on. Vince and I, like I said, worked together for a very long time, and he was gung-ho about this candidate. And I said, okay, well, this should be interesting. So I met with Duke. We met in Laguna Beach, and I sat down with him, very charismatic. I was like, this kid's going to do amazing things. And I jumped on board pretty quickly, and Vince and I kind of built a campaign.
That's how I met you.
Yeah.
Yeah, because have you worked in the political forum before that?
Yeah, for the last 25 years.
The last 25 years. So you knew you had a plan when you met him.
We had a big plan.
You had a big
He was
plan.
going to start in West Hollywood and go from there. I mean, his charisma could have.
No, he's been on this show. He's a
Yeah.
very nice kid. He's a very nice guy. Very nice guy. But politics, as anything, can be ugly from time to time.
Rarely.
Rarely.
There are no bad politicians.
There are no. just turn on your television.
Yeah,
just watch the Republican debate.
Oh,
okay, or we should say the Ringling Brothers and Byron Bailey.
Yeah, that's
clown
nothing.
section. Yeah.
I started in politics in Chicago. I mean,
Chicago?
You talk about a three-ring circus. Try working for the city of Chicago for 10 years, and that.
Why is it? What is it with the element that it seems to go like celebrity and politics go hand in hand? What is it with the element of it that brings in this crazy?
Well, politics is for actors who couldn't get jobs.
Oh, that's good. I like
You're
that.
saying Ronald Reagan couldn't get hired anymore?
Well, he wasn't an A-list actor, was he?
I don't think he was.
No, he wasn't. Neither was Schwarzenegger. He hadn't put out a good movie in a while, so why not?
Why not?
Why
And
not
it
stay
worked.
relevant?
And it worked. Yeah.
Well, look at Trump.
Look at our wrestler.
Oh, look at.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear.
Our
you.
wrestler, Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
What now? What? You made a sex
Jesse
tape?
Ventura.
Let's stick on Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
Somebody posted a sex tape of Hulk Hogan, and he didn't like that.
Yeah.
And he's in court suing, I think, for that. You know.
Well, he's doing infomercials. I mean, come on, that's the best thing
You're in
that
the
could
public
ever.
eye.
The public, what public eyes doing infomercials? It's the best thing that could happen to you. It revitalized Paris Hilton, the sex tape. It created Kim Kardashian. Come on, if you are in need of a revamp of your public image, the first thing you do is put out a sex tape and then sue everybody.
I tried that. It didn't work.
Oh, you got a show out of it.
I tried that. It was sent back. I got returned to sender on it. Okay, forget it. The sex tape didn't work for me. You know.
It's a hit and miss type of thing.
Yeah, it is.
But politics is for actors who couldn't get jobs.
So, Holly, what do you, now that you're in West Hollywood, now, you told me before we started the show you have horses and...
I do. I have horses. One of the things with Parks Bureau, I was in charge of the mounted enforcement detail. I happen to have horses, had horses for years.
Do they give you the land to keep your horses, or do you keep it on private land? How does that work?
On Sheriff's Department is different from the LAPD. We have our mounted unit deputies have their own horses.
Like the Canadian Mounties.
Yeah. Take care of them. We all keep them in our yards or board them somewhere, and we're responsible for all of that.
You're responsible for all that. Yeah, it's a lot of work.
It is, but it's fun.
But it's fun. They're good. So, what do you think? What do you feel your biggest challenges coming up in West Hollywood are going to be of being our new sheriff?
You know,
other than meeting us.
Yeah. No, this has been great. I have had so many meet and greets, and I've gotten to meet so many people that are very involved in the city. That's been
We're very passionate people.
Yes, it's very inspiring.
Well, there's a lot going on here.
Yes.
It's becoming mega money.
It's a vibrant city.
It's a vibrant city, and we have major money coming in and major building going on, and your population's growing.
Yes.
So with population growing always comes
a little bit of crime.
A little bit of crime.
Yes. Well, one of the things we've already put in place is we've increased our footbeat patrols.
And the people, and I see the guys on the bikes.
The bike patrols are right now. Those are block by block security. That's an
some of them are really hot.
I'll tell them you said that.
And they're in such great shape because they're pedaling on little tukuses away there.
Yeah.
Yeah, right, Mitch? Mitch is blushing. Right. So
but they are there to help with those crimes opportunity we were talking about. So they make sure that they go up and down the streets and look at the cars that are parked, look at people hanging out and things like that.
Now, if somebody should see them and they feel they need assistance or should they yell out to them?
They can yell out, try and flag them down. Help usually help. I need you.
I need you. Okay. Yeah. But they are a full-fledged officer? Or?
No, the block by block are an augmentation to security for the city. They are hired through the city. My deputies are also out on foot patrols, and obviously they would be in our uniform in the tan and green. So.
Has the number of deputies increased over the last 5 years since the population is growing? Is there a formula that they work for that?
Because of the size of the area we're responsible for hasn't changed. The number of
the boundaries of West Hollywood.
Are still
you were either in or out when they decided to create the city.
Yes.
Right? Am I not right, Mitch?
Well, yeah. You just got to see the potholes where they get.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's why we got this weird little sign. But you're either in or out.
Yes.
And the people who chose to be in. And now you've got the new project up on Sunset. What is that called?
The new hotels there?
No, it's that new multi-use where they're tearing down the House of Blues and what is that?
Yeah, they mentioned it at City Council the other night, but
yeah,
there's so much other.
You know what? I'll research it. But yeah, that's right behind. I'm on Kings Road, the Action Road lately. Okay, and that's going to be multi-use condos, hotel, and business retail on the first and second floors, from what I understand. Yeah. So with only that, we've got a lot more traffic.
Yes, traffic is interesting here.
Yeah.
I'm getting used to that.
So, what part of town do you live in?
I live in Orange County.
Orange County.
Yes.
Orange County.
Where I can have my horses in the backyard.
So you have a drive every day.
I do, but I also have a friend here in LA that I stay with a couple nights a week, so it works out.
It's a him.
No, her.
Oh, okay. I thought you said him. So I caught you there. Okay. You could carpool with Mitch.
That's true. Hawthorne.
I did that commute for years from Orange County up to West Hollywood or to Los Angeles for many, because all of my political work was up here because there's not much happening in Orange County.
It's always an adventure.
Oh yeah.
The freeways are an adventure.
I try to keep off of them as much as I can. Is Mitch? Do you have any plans to work back up here again?
See what happens.
Is there any? Just to run it by you, I don't want to bring the captain into this because she's new, but politics is so dirty. But we've got a scandal going on with city council and with John Duran. Okay, we've just got hit with a lawsuit of $500,000 for sexual abuse of the hiring of a sheriff's deputy. What do you take of all this?
Are we new? Is this a shock?
Yes, to a lot of people in West Hollywood, this is a shock.
This has been going on forever.
I know.
But it's not a sheriff's deputy, Joel.
But not a sheriff's deputy.
It's a field deputy.
It's a field deputy. Yeah. Right, yes.
So it's not one of us.
Yeah, you're a deputy. You guys do it with pleasure, right? Yeah, you can't force you. Don't promise me a good time, right? No. It's not new, no. I know, but it's...
There have been these stories circling around the West Hollywood City Council for years.
Why is it all of a sudden now it's like, now you've got other council members and you've got John D'Amico publicly coming out against John Duran saying he's been watching him on Grindr and Scruff for the last 4 years. Yeah. Well, John D'Amico, nice of you to speak up now.
Well, because before then they didn't have this technology. I mean, John Noguez walked into a fundraiser in Long Beach with his Grindr up saying, I need to come to Long Beach more. While he took the stage, he was the county assessor, one of the highest top county officials.
Who Jeffrey Prang is now.
Yes.
Who was a West Hollywood City Council member.
His predecessor.
His predecessor.
He walked into a fundraiser with his Grindr open saying, I need to come to Long Beach more often. My Grindr's blowing up. So it's this level of acceptance that we have had as a society to these types of behaviors, and we elect these people knowing exactly who they are because it's not hidden. It comes out during the campaigns. If it doesn't come out during the campaigns...
Are they breaking the law, Holly?
I don't think so.
I'm sorry, I had to ask.
I don't think so.
They're not breaking any law.
Well, it depends. I mean,
it depends.
It just depends on what they're using it for. If you are on one of these apps and you're hooking up with somebody and then that person gets hired in a job in exchange for something, then yeah, that is breaking the law. That is a problem.
Obviously, somebody felt a law would have been imposed because we just paid out $500,000. That's $500,000 that could have went to help a lot of other people, maybe bring on other deputies. Okay, right? That's pretty sad.
It happened in West Sacramento for the exact same thing. The mayor of West Sacramento.
Oh, that's Northern California. Who cares about
the mayor of West Sacramento was on an app site and hired his whole staff from the app site. And then look what happened with Governor McGreevey in New Jersey hiring the guy he was hooking up with who wasn't even a citizen and put him in charge of Homeland Security, and the guy couldn't even get FBI briefings in the morning right after 9/11. This is not new.
Yeah.
Why are we shocked?
Why are we shocked? I just think it's because it's more out in the front now with social media and all the different, and I think that we're all looking at who is our elected and appointed officials.
But why aren't they learning from each other? We have a whole history. There was a senator or a member of the Puerto Rican legislative.
Puerto Rico, my heart's devotion, let it sink back into the ocean. Sorry, I had to do West Side Story.
That got in trouble for posting a picture of him naked on Grindr. And the only reason why they found him is because his face was in the mirror that he was taking the picture out of.
Like Anthony Weiner.
Oh, that's the other one.
That's the other one.
You're laughing, Holly.
The question is, why aren't they learning from each other?
Yeah, I
They
know.
see all of this happening. It's all news. They get taken down for stupid things, and they're not learning from each other.
Well, what I think in West Hollywood, we are a gay city. We're LGBT central of Los Angeles.
Sure.
And I think, we know where the boundaries are. We know what, but I think as a community, we're saying, hey, this is not what we have you in office for. This is not, I think John Duran should step down.
It takes 2 seconds for a video to go viral.
How come mine can never do that? I don't understand. Why am I not doing
You
that?
have bad producers.
Kidding. Cut that piece out. No, but you see, that's it. It's just what makes something go viral or what makes something
The scandal.
people care,
And he's a national figure, John Duran. Everybody knows him. He's been around since the dawn of creation. He's the self-imposed mayor of West Hollywood. Every time he's on television...
Now, when you say self-imposed mayor of West Hollywood...
Because every time he shows up on television, he's the mayor of West Hollywood, even when he's not the mayor of West Hollywood.
When he's not.
He introduces himself as the mayor of West Hollywood.
Well, kind of like, I guess you're like Governor Palin. She's always Governor Palin.
Well, yeah.
Oh, a sigh there.
Yeah.
Aren't you glad
I
you
can
came to
see
West
Russia
Hollywood?
from my backyard.
What's that?
I can see Russia from my backyard.
Yeah. And I can see what Putin's doing, too. He's making kapusta. I got the camera guys laughing.
I know, that's good.
So, Aren't you glad you came home?
I am.
I mean, like, look at all this excitement.
I am.
You know, you've got. So was it? Was everybody welcoming over at the department?
Extremely, yes.
Did they have a cake party?
Not
Punch?
a cake party, no.
Punch,
but they were
like
very.
punch?
I wish.
Yeah.
No, nothing like that. But everybody, from the citizens to the city council, the mayor, the public safety director, the city manager, and the staff at the sheriff's station, they've all been phenomenal.
Yeah.
It's been really nice.
They seem like they're. I mean, you're not the first female sheriff in line.
And I've been around a few years.
And you've been around the block a few times.
Yes,
Right? Yeah. So they were all welcoming. That's well, we want to make you welcome, and we want to. It's important that we all get along. All you have to do is just turn on the news.
Right.
And just see what's going on. Just going up to someone's car window and saying, "Can I see your driver's license, please?" You could have a face a gun shooting at you.
Yes,
or something like
it's
that.
it's a dangerous job. The times are definitely different than they were when I first came on.
When did you get involved with law enforcement?
I hired on the sheriff's department in 1986.
1986. I was 10.
Yes.
No,
So was I.
Yeah, you were in 1986. Really.
Yes.
And how is this something you wanted to do as a young kid, or what? Watching The Long Ranger? How did you get into it?
No, my uncle was an LAPD officer.
Oh, really?
Yes, and he retired from LAPD quite a few years ago, but he was my inspiration. So, and I have several cousins that are also LAPD, but they all said, go to the sheriff's department, it's better.
Why is the sheriff's department better?
My uncle.
At the party?
Yeah, my uncle actually told me that they treat women better. So.
Well, we like women.
Yeah,
we think,
and it is Women's History Month, so it's.
Yeah, it is Women's History Month.
Yes.
February was Black History Month.
Right.
And March is Women's History Month. Yeah, Eleanor Roosevelt and.
That's right.
And
Golda Meir.
People don't. They don't know who Golda Meir is. These people are walking. Do you know who Golda Meir is? Of course you know.
Of course I do.
Yeah. Now it's Benjamin Netanyahu. That's over there, and we've got some major troubles over there.
Well, it's been the same prime ministers of Israel for the last 20 years. They keep just rotating them.
They just rotate them if they don't get assaasinated.
Well, that was the last hope of peace, was Yitzhak Rabin.
Yeah. Have you ever been to the Holy Lands?
No, I have not.
I've been. I got into Egypt and then the Holy Lands. It was an ancient civilization tour. Egypt was on again, off again because of the riots. Mubarak was just coming down. And we canceled twice, and then it came back on, and I went with a group of 100 Catholics and a bishop. This is no lie.
Wow.
And we got in the burned out buildings, the Hilton there, the
That's right.
Egyptian Museum, okay. We had 4 bodyguards with machine guns, okay. And when we got to the pyramids, they said, this is my side of view. Do not go in the pyramids. You can go in them, all right. But they said, do not go in. I can't be reasonable. You come here, you've got 40 minutes, and then you all meet back here. And believe me, you stuck by those rules because he said, this is a foreign country. He says, anything could happen at any time.
And it will.
And it will. And they were there, and they were ready to protect us. And it was something that I felt that I wanted to do. But when you go there, and when people scream about, oh, government's too big, or government's, go to Egypt. Go to those, okay. All right, the garbage is lying in the street. You want no government, right?
Yeah.
Okay, there has to be a balance. You want no government? There's no government there, okay? And it's scary. And those people, you know what?
It's like walking through Chicago right now.
Well, are we back to Donald Trump? I'm sorry, I can't get over. When I left the house, there was the Trump had to cancel today because of the protesters outside the university. Do you remember what university he was supposed to be at?
I would
I'll
guess.
punch it in later.
I would guess University of Chicago, but I'm not sure.
University of Chicago.
Probably is one of the.
Well, I was just leaving to come over to the studio when this came on, and it was just like, what? And my cameraman Ray started jumping up and down. Yeah, I said, what happened? What happened? He said Trump had to cancel. So that's
Chicago doesn't like Trump.
Well, it's for I think when you come out and say you hate a minority group and you hate this group and you hate that group, hey, this is how this started in Germany, right? Okay, let's start blaming somebody for all of our woes. And in Germany it was the Jews. They started with somebody, right? Okay, it wasn't just that they woke up one day and they were evil. It started with propaganda.
It's politics.
It is.
And its worst forms. But that's the route we're going now as a country. You start to see it. Every election cycle, it just keeps going, and it keeps getting worse and worse and worse and worse and worse, and we take it.
What do you, as our new chief of police, what do you feel would be one of the best changes that West Hollywood could bring on or try to bring on as far as citizens with the police?
I want to continue the volunteer program, which is very, very robust here. We also have the reserve deputies program, and they're very involved in the city as well. I think one of the things that I'd like to see more of is even more community involvement and more partnerships.
How about we have a bake sale?
Well,
this is the anniversary of our show, and I hope you're going to stay for some cake.
Sure.
I have a cake. I happen to love. I don't eat cake that often. I am on a diet, but it's a special occasion.
Yeah.
So, but yeah,
but the
things.
collaborative effort with the citizens and the different community teams that I've been meeting with have really given me some great ideas. So we're going to put a few things in place.
That's a good idea. It's a good idea with people getting more aware of what's going on in this round. And Mitch, where should we look for you?
Well, I'm doing my thing.
Grinders crowd.
I have a great boyfriend.
Tony, I met him. He's a very nice guy.
Amazing.
Congratulations.
Thank
How long
you.
you been with Tony?
Going on 4 months.
4 months.
Yeah, it's still pretty new. We're
Yeah,
making it
that's
work.
like 5 years in straight time.
Married life.
You
in
know
daytime.
us. We're so kind to one another, right? Are you guys getting married? Or?
Well, we're not there yet.
You're not there yet, but you're taking it.
Yeah.
You're taking it one step.
I'm happy.
You're
I'm very happy.
You look happy.
You do look happy.
Yeah, I'm happy.
Last time I saw you was in front of Mickey's. It was after, and you were not happy.
I don't think I was sober. No, I'm kidding.
You were not happy with politics of West Hollywood.
I wasn't happy with politics, period, which is why I took the break and started to focus on issues that I felt mattered. Working in mental health and substance abuse, if you take on these 2 issues, you have fixed.
Which is only getting worse.
Well, it is, because we're finally starting to see it. We're
Wow.
we're starting to acknowledge it, and by acknowledging it, we're able to do something about it. And I'm helping my friend Senator Bob Huff with his campaign for county supervisor. He's Republican, but it's a nonpartisan race, and he's the most centrist person that's running. And I think he'll do great things. The district is Matt Satanovich's district. It's the biggest. I think it's the biggest.
And drugs
district.
are becoming more and more prevalent because they're so readily available.
And they are.
All right, heroin is at an all-time high, and an all-time low prices.
Right.
And people get addicted to a painkiller that's prescribed by a doctor, and then they
they
can't
turn-
get them. Oh, well, I can get this on the street,
And they're
Right.
and
getting-
that turns over to your farm. Then,
Exactly.
and putting them in jail isn't really gonna save them.
It doesn't help, and then we see the ongoing problems with the thefts to get more money.
To get more
the-
money.
to get the drugs.
Or even killing somebody to get the money, and
Yeah.
it's horrible.
Where I work, we deal with kids. I was talking to a kid, 13 years old, already knows how to smoke meth out of a pipe. At 13. I talked to
Yeah.
a 14-year-old who was infected with HIV because he hooked up with somebody on social media who got him high and used him. I can't even begin to tell you. These are kids.
That's breaking the law. Wait a minute.
That's breaking
That's
a lot
breaking-
of hearts as
that's
well.
breaking the law.
I mean,
Yeah, and
these
that's
are
breaking the law.
kids. They're kids. And it's becoming even worse. And you're looking at areas like West Hollywood. And we're finally starting to get people who understand it and are doing something about it.
You know what I'm getting? I'm getting
Yeah.
this. You know what that means?
Wrap it up.
I mean thank you guys.
Of course.
Thank you.
Sheriff, Mitch, thanks for coming on.
course.
It was a great catch-up session. Welcome to West Hollywood.
Thank you.
Good night, West Hollywood! Bet you didn't think I could talk that much, huh? Okay, let's get a couple production shots of us together, and then take a rest.
But